Oh yeah. Okay. Listen, Mamdani. Mayor Zoran Mamdani, you see what's been going on with NYC. Everybody has been happy because he has actually been completing all of his campaign promises. All of them. Mind you, he only been in for about 6 months. I've been doing all of it. The first 6 months, everything he said he was gonna do, he did. And yet people are mad. And the people that are mad are usually other politicians or political pundits. And those other politicians and political pundits that are mad are the ones that literally had just been wasting nothing but taxpayers' dollars and probably siphoning money instead of actually using that money to help people. I mean, you can still siphon some of the money, but also help people. You know what I'm saying? If you're taking a little off the top, you know what I'm saying, it's not gonna hit too hard when you're actually helping the people. You know what I'm saying? If you actually fix the roads, nobody don't care if you ain't got yourself a little extra boat. You know what I'm saying? A little, extra property somewhere off the beach. Nobody not gonna care as long as you make sure the quality of life of the people that you're supposed to be overseeing is taken care of. But y'all want to be greedy. So this is why y'all mad or quote unquote jealous of Zoran Mondani, because he's just getting it done. And he doesn't have to do anything because his folks, I don't say his folks, but his wife is somebody, people, you know what I'm saying? He got paper and getting paper. So what he did was he stabilized the rent for over 1 million apartments in New York City. He said he was gonna do it, he did it. So when he stabilized, okay, let me run that back. He froze the rent for rent stabilized apartments for 2 years. And they're still hating on that. They're still hating. Look at this type of stuff, man. Look what they're saying here. Like, you see Ron DeSantis, Florida. He said unless the laws of supply and demand have magically been repealed, this price control won't be a win for very long. Market will adjust. Dog, it's only 2 years. Chill. It's only 2 years. This is actually Mamdani actually announcing the rent stabilization or the freeze.
New York, the Independent Rent Guidelines Board just froze the rent. That means if you're one of the more than 2 million New Yorkers who lives in a rent-stabilized apartment, your rent's gonna be frozen next year.
Simple. And they always be like, and then he was hating on his video style. That's another thing we gotta talk about, man. They be hating on his video style, y'all. Because they're like, oh, every time he's always filming a video, he's on the film the video. He like, dude, it take like 10 minutes. We got a 24-hour day. It take 10 minutes to film. You see, this video was only 17 seconds long just to announce that and keep the people up to date to what's going on. Oh, he's a TikToker. He's a content creator instead of being a real mayor. Dog, the video only 17 seconds. This is how you connect to the people. This is why the people have some type of, civil unrest and always want to, oust and do things and revolt against their local government, or you would say the broader federal government, due to the fact that there's no connection to the people. And this is how he connects to the people. This is modern day. The new adults with the money now is the millennials, Gen Z, and now Gen Alpha is coming into it. And we grew up on social media and the internet. So that's the biggest way to connect to everybody. The only reason there's a problem with it is because it's embarrassing, y'all, because everybody gets to see. Everybody gets to see, hey, this is what's going on in New York. How come this isn't happening here in our city? How come this isn't happening in Miami? How come this is not happening in Houston or LA or, what I'm saying, Nashville, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like, how come it's not happening in our city? Now people, because it's in a public forum. And what that type of thing does, it requires the other people to come in and you have to do better. Hey, if y'all not doing what Zoran Mamdani doing, you got to go. We got to get you up out of here. And if we voted you in and you don't keep your campaign promises, oh, you're done next election, because we saw what Zoran Mamdani has did for his people. How come you're not doing this for us? We know y'all got the money. And like, you keep seeing political pundits talk about it like, oh man, it's not. But if with the rising cost of property taxes and everything, and the rent staying the same, how are they going to have the money to keep paying for? They should have been doing these upgrades years ago. For these buildings. It happened about 100 years. And you tell me you ain't upgrade nothing? While you was getting money hand over fist, you ain't upgrade nothing? So a little 2 year freeze is not gonna stop nothing. If property taxes go up that high during that 2 year freeze, that's a bigger problem. So all of this supply and demand and all that's BS. That's BS talk. That's 100% BS. All that supply and demand talking is nah. Not bugging, because unless you're expecting some type of crazy market crash, unless you're expecting that, like out of that, I don't understand why that would be a problem for 2 years. What increase are you expecting within those 2 years? Those 2 years can do for people when they're like, okay, my rent's not going to go up $300, $400 next year. How much money you can save, how much planning, because people are not planning for the future now. People are planning how they're going to get to the next day. Somebody said this real interesting point about China where they said the reason why China feels like during 2100, the reason why they feel like they're in these years is due to the fact that they plan for the future. They're not planning day-to-day, nobody's on survival. They're not caring about an impending apocalypse, an impending alien thing. They probably over here like, man, what are y'all talking about over there in the United States or these European countries? Y'all keep talking about aliens and this and that. Yeah, have you ever seen the map of the alien sightings? The alien sightings literally just be like in like NATO countries. Like what? Like they're like, nah, dog. We're planning for the future, and the United States does not do that whatsoever. We're celebrating 250 years, 3 grandmothers. That's what we're celebrating. 2.5 grandmothers. If people living up to 100, but really we're celebrating 3 grannies. Your mama, her mama, and her mama. That's what we're celebrating. While other countries have been around for thousands of years. And for us to be there for 250 years and think there's no future, an apocalypse was coming, it's an impending civil war and all this different type of other stuff. People just trying to figure out how to survive. Running off of fear, Monsters Inc. We have a literal fear and greed index. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with any of this at all. So now you see with somebody actually doing something good for the people, and you have so many naysayers. They're watching things literally pan out and work out for these people. And then you have people come out and just be naysayers. Nah, that's socialist, communist propaganda. People are like, what? We're okay here. Life has literally gotten better. We became a community again. We knew it was over when he did with the shoveling. Hey, listen, we have the budget to salt these roads, to plow and all this. And then extra money we got laid over. Listen, we'll actually pay you guys to come shovel. Come to the shovel stations and you will be paid out properly. We make billions of dollars in this city. We can pay you guys properly to do community work. That's how it's supposed to happen. Socialism, man. And people are like, oh, that socialist stuff is not going to survive. Yeah. The socialism is going to survive because they're spreading out and dispersing the money evenly. Like, and when they be thinking evenly, they be thinking, oh, everybody's going to have $100 in their pocket. No, you're still going to have people that are going to be billionaires, millionaires and shit like that. It's just that the greed part is being taken out of us. Like, come on now. What's spending $100 if you got $1 million? What's spending $1,000 if you got $1 million? You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, come on, you can spare a little extra $1,000. You got $1 million. It's 1,000 to go a long way and it help everybody out. That's it. And people want to be greedy. No, this is mine. This is no, man. And this is why people got to have extensive security and be scared. And then companies make money off of selling you fear. Like, yeah, you got to make sure you have this electric fence. You got to make sure you have this flock security in your security cameras in your neighborhoods because you don't know who wants to come get you and steal your money. That's in your bank account. That's digital. That you probably not seen physical money in years. They're gonna come in. They're gonna rob you and kidnap your family and hold you for ransom and make you do a bank transfer to their bank account. Like, they're selling you guys fear. Insane. Keep going, Zoran Mamdani. Do your thing. Catch you on the next one.